Joining us today on Morning Blend is Pastor Coy Boyer. He is the senior pastor at Kingdom Life Church on Martin Luther King in Lansing. Pastor, you closed the doors of the church for in-person services in March of 2020. You've been offering services virtually since then, but you've decided now to reopen so people can still attend virtual Mass, but you're going to have the doors open so people can be in community together. Tell us why you chose to do that now.
That's a great question, Deb. We actually, like many people way back in March of 2020, we had that initial uncertainty. And so we were waiting to take the lead from our federal government, from our local state government, as far as what we should do. After that initial uncertainty with regards to COVID and how long it was going to last, we waited patiently like everybody else that when the vaccine would come out, that this would all of a sudden be over and we go back to life as normal. Well, now what we realize is that we're in a present reality. And that present reality is COVID is here. It's not going anywhere. And so we have to learn to live with it or live in light of it as opposed to being paralyzed by it. So we have made the decision to go ahead and reopen at this time due to the fact that we are learning to live with the present reality of COVID.
My understanding is you will continue to offer services virtually, and now that you're opening the doors for people to come back to the church, what are the protocols you're going to have in place for those who are returning?
Great question, Deb. So two things. One, we will still remain virtual, so those who don't feel quite comfortable just yet or maybe have health conditions and are unable to attend at this point will still be able to check us out virtually on our website, our Facebook page, and social media. But then for those who are going to come back, we are trying to follow all CDC regulations and proper protocol with regards to not only social distancing, so we've actually moved from pews to chairs in our church. We've now spaced out those chairs, 6 feet distances for the rows. We've also going to enforce mask wearing. We're going to take temperatures when people walk through the door. And we're also going to try, we're actually putting in the measures in place to do contact tracing for those who do show up, just in case an outbreak happens.
With a little bit of time that we have left today, maybe share some insights that you've garnered over the last year in terms of what you offer and your part in the community.
Wow, that's a loaded question. We offer a lot. In fact, we offer so much that if you're, no, I'm joking. No, seriously, seriously. What we realize in all of this is that the Bible is very, very clear. From the beginning when God created man, he created man and woman because he created us to be in community. And while at times it's important for us to be alone or to be sometimes in isolation as we are learning or hearing from God or just experiencing life and trying to process some things, at the end of the day, we were not made to be in isolation long term. We were made to be in community. And what we are beginning to realize is that for many of us, we're looking forward, we're longing to actually be in the physical presence of other people, and in this case, our church family. So we pretty much want to give people the opportunity to actually come on back, to be a part, to join us in our worship service.
Thank you, Pastor Boyer, Kingdom Life Church in Lansing.